Peace, 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 peace. What it do, yeah? It's your brother man from the motherland coming to you guys live from the NY. Back with another one of our Repent and Die podcast. For those that don't know who I am, I'm Junes, the original. For the Bantus, by blood, not by converge. You know I'm out here to splurge with the world, with the word. I want to give all praise and glory to the Father, for he is worthy to be praised. I want to give shout outs to all those that have been tuning in. You see the numbers going up. All of this wouldn't be done without you guys. So round of applause for that. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you. I just want to let brothers and sisters know, like off the gate, everything that I do, everything that I talk about is the empowerment and the uplifting of black and brown people. My purpose has always been to edify, educate, and mentally, spiritually, physically relocate God's chosen. So that's basically what we here to do. Another thing I want to let brothers and sisters know is that we had a wonderful summer conversation. As you can see, you don't see the backdrop, you don't see none of that. I decided to practice what I preach as far as being humble. So summer conversation, which is every Saturday, seventh day, Sember, Sabbath, whatever abbreviation you use for the Saturdays, what December conversation is when it takes place. And in that conversation, it was the importance of us being humble and how us not being humble is preparing us for the vengeance of the Father when he's going to deliver fire and worms. And seeing that was basically something that I had to talk about. And I've done that. I did that yesterday. So when you tune in, man, you won't be disappointed. And it's not long this time. The conversation was brief this time. Praise the Father for that. Trying to keep it like that, right? On today's hood news, I gotta give you the hood politics, man. It's still shady, still grimy. Ain't no sunshine where we from. Only darkness every day. Now, I know people will be wondering why I always sing this song for plenty of reasons. For one, I like it. And for two, it's just paying respect to the OG, DMX. I heard that song, even though that song was made previously, but hearing it from DMX was always better for me. May the Father have mercy on his soul. But let me pull it out. We're going to pull it out. We're going to see what's going on in this world, right? Because this world is in shambles and we're not even in a space of preparedness. Man shot multiple times on Brooklyn streets. Let's see. 21 hours ago, morning blaze at a Brooklyn high-rise apartment causes 4 injuries. Oh, these high-rises. They had a funeral service set for CBS New York metrologist Ellis Finch. Double shootings leave 1 dead and 1 injured in Brooklyn. Let's read this. It says, on Thursday, shooting at Green Avenue led to the death of a woman and a man seriously injured. The incident, which happened approximately 3:41 a.m., saw Jasmine Figueroa, a 38-year-old woman, suffer a fatal gunshot wound to the head and leg. Another individual, a 44-year-old man, sustained a gunshot wound to the abdominal and the leg and is in stable condition. A third individual, a 50-year-old man, was found dead on the scene, apparently from a self-inflicted, self-inflicted gunshot wound. A 9mm was found near his body. The investigation remains ongoing. Wow. And I did a live yesterday night, and that live was titled "The Domestic Violence Still Goes On in the Hood Till This Day." Yeah. And I, just tune into my IG and get the in-depth conversation about that. But yeah, man. Yeah. Everything is out of order. Everything is out of order. And I want my brothers and sisters to understand that the reason why things remain out of order is because we're not keeping and following the ways of the Father. You have to keep his commands. I don't care your nationality. Denounce these religions and come back to the Father and follow his ways. That's the only way we're going to overcome this foolish madness. That's the only way we're going to put things back in order. Don't you see the lions and the tigers and the bears and the fishes? You see everybody's lives is still the same? Yes, these heathens have done things to the land animals as far as capturing them, put them in zoos and all that. But the overall structure of humanity remains the same. We're the only ones that's making transitions and change and don't know what we want, don't know who we are, don't know what we want to do, don't know what's important, don't know what's you know what I'm saying? Like and the sad thing is, which is gonna lead into today's discussion. The sad thing is the lawbreakers are now the lawgivers. The people that broke the law of this world are now the laws to protect this so-called world. I'm trying to figure out, was you thinking about laws when you went into other people's countries, and whether you did it by force or whether you did it by self? Did you think about the husband? Did you think about the wife? Did you think about the children? Did these laws really matter? Because there was always laws. There's universal laws, there's laws of the land, there's laws of the Father. And you heathens broke every single one of them. And now that you got everything established, now you want to create laws that's gonna govern and protect civilization. No. You heathens has created laws to protect you from us. Because deep down in your heart, you know what goes around comes back around. So you want to prepare, you want to physically destroy, right? You want to physically destroy, you want to mentally destroy, you want to psychologically break down our women, you want to psychologically break down our children, you want to psychologically break down our men. And you're doing these things effortlessly. You're doing these things through religion. You're doing these things through school. You're doing these things through television. You're doing these things through radio. You're doing these things to influencers. You're doing these things through musicians and movie stars. You're doing these things. You're creating this space of fear. You're creating this space of not wanting to do nothing. Like living here in New York, you really can be arrested, get in trouble, get your heart, everything that you work for can get thrown into the fire like nothing here in New York. Based off laws and rules and regulations that was created by the very same individuals who didn't seem to follow any law when they was in Africa, when they came to America, When they took us to the Caribbean islands, when they took us to Europe, when we was out in Asia. You understand what I'm saying to you? Do you understand what I'm saying? There was no laws, there was nothing put in place to protect that. Now here are these people telling us how to raise our children, telling us how to be better husbands, be better wives, telling us the proper way to handle certain situations when these situations occur. Where was the proper way to handle anything when you thought to yourself that it was okay to kidnap, sex traffic, put people on auction blocks, put people on ships? Where was the law? What was the government? Where was none of this mattered? The law breakers are now the lawgivers. You feel entitled to give me a pamphlet on how I need to operate as a human being, when history shows the only people that needs a pamphlet and to learn how to operate as human beings is you. It's you. It's your infrastructure. It's your system. It's you. The only people that ever needed to be tamed was you. When you look up history, wars after wars came off the hands of who? It's you. When you look up how racism was created and how the world became infrastructure put together based off race, it was you. You. See, when we was ruling, we knew the obvious. The obvious is no intermingling. Let the heathens be heathens. Stay away from these heathens so you won't be possessed by the demons. The reason why the Father said that. The Father says stay away from the heathens so you would not be possessed by the demons. Because these people are Lucifer's children. And I know it seems far-fetched to believe that, but I just ask you guys one thing. Pay attention to the characteristics. Is this not devilish? When you take a child, a newborn child, and put them in a side of the water so they can be caught by alligators. Isn't this not devilish? When you can have a newborn child, and the minute before the child is able to breathe righteous air, you take it upon yourself to jack him up. Let me show you. Let me show you guys what I do. Some of you guys may not understand what I do. When you take it upon yourself to jack them up, okay? You know you can't talk it, so I might as well let you see it. When you feel entitled to put aborted, fetal inside newborns, devilish. When you see that there's nothing wrong with slavery, or you feel entitled to tell a black man and black woman that you should get over it, that these are the things of the past. Look what's going on. Look what's going on in Florida. They're reconstructionizing how you bring forth information when it's pertaining to African American and slavery. I can't make this stuff up. Meanwhile, while they're eradicating these things, these same people, lawbreakers, are now the lawgivers, are now telling people that it's okay for same sex to do whatever they want to do. They have the equal rights. And let me say something about rights. As a black man, I find it highly disrespectful when you associate. I find it highly disrespectful when you associate anything LGBTQ, any alphabet, with black misery, black slavery, black trials and tribulations. Don't disrespect us. You have never seen a boat full of homosexuals being taken away from their location because of them being homosexuals. Stop. Don't disrespect us. And for you black people that associate and be like, I can relate. Come on now, I'm black, so of course I'm gonna. Don't do the two. Don't disrespect us. Don't disrespect my forefathers. Don't disrespect my relatives who jumped off ships being eaten by sharks and alligators and whatever. Don't disrespect us. Don't you ever disrespect us. And I'm gonna talk about that too. I'm gonna talk about that. But these are the lawgivers. The lawbreakers are not the lawgivers. These people feel entitled to tell you how you should conduct yourself. They're telling us how we should conduct ourselves. And the sad thing is, we fall for everything that these heathens provide for us. They give it to us. We don't even question it. We just say, thank you, come again. And we eat it, we absorb it, we practice it, we come outside, and then we act a fool that these heathens create other laws to protect who? Them, and throw you, black man, inside their institutional complex, whether it's school, detention, aka prison. They throw you in there and they make a bag off you, and then they create a monster out of you. Yes, jail is an institution that creates monsters. It's very rare that your brother come out and be a new reformed citizen. Very rare. Especially black people that doesn't have anything to fall back on. We don't have anything to fall back on. And then when you get arrested and you get incarcerated and you end up having a title behind your name or before your name, you really have nothing. Everything is against you. Laws was created to go against you. Like I tell you, laws is created to keep the niggas in check. Money was created to keep niggas in check. Money is the tool that separates the blacks from the whites, the rich from the poor, the real from the fake. See, the fake ones are the ones with the money. The real ones are the ones that don't have it and gotta stay 10 toes down to survive, to provide, to do the necessary things to stay alive. Are you dumb or are you dumb? That's why these things was created. People, understand the difference, know the difference, understand what's going on. Understand that laws and rules and regulations are being put in place to take away your freedom, bro. Trust me, if it wasn't for this Constitution, these agendas and plans that these heathens have would have been put into play and well executed way ahead of time. They gotta gradually do their things, because the devil know that all it takes is just a whole bunch of black and brown people to say enough is enough, look into the sky, cry, pray, beg for mercy, beg for forgiveness, and just in a snap of a finger, the Father could honestly listen to our prayers. And let me not just say the Father, our parents who sits on the throne, Sunini Nanini. When you look that up, you're gonna see that it's male and female. As together as one whole, one infrastructure. But these law breakers are now the lawgivers. Don't give us no law. The only thing that you can give us, Lord Creator, is give us our freedom, bro. I don't care about your land. Let's be honest. I don't care about you. I don't care about what you got going on. I don't care. And I don't want to sound like I'm mean, but let's just keep it what it is. Let's call a spade a spade. I don't care what goes on in European lives. I don't care. Just like I don't expect you to care what goes on in black people's lives. I don't expect you to care. I don't expect you to be nice to me. I don't expect you to love me. I don't expect you to want me to live next to you. Yes, we can be cordial. Yes, we can do business. Yes, as a black man, I'm always gonna have love. I don't have bitterness because I was born with a soul. I am God's creation. I'm not mixed with animals. I don't care. We don't care. We on our Moses type of time. Let my people go. Like Mr. Armstrong said, let my people go. We don't care. Keep the jewelry. Keep it all. Just let us be. Just let us be. We don't wanna be here as much as you don't want us here. And for those that want to remain here, then kudos to you. You don't know who you are. That's fine. Be an American. To live and die in MA or AM. Go ahead. Enjoy it. We're not here to fight that. But what we want to fight is the injustice. The injustice, the lawlessness that you lawgivers have done to black people for the last 500 years. The laws that you guys continuously create to oppress and take advantage of black people, black families, husbands, wives, children. You affecting their lives. And it's sad. And it's sad. And I don't blame you guys. I blame us. Because once upon a time, we had an even playing field. And we knew you go left, I go right. We knew they stay on that side, we stay on our side. We knew you stay on your side of the street, we'll stay on ours. We knew. But in order for them to run and rule and control everything, they had to get close to us. So they gave you Martin Luther King. And Martin Luther King was the man with the cup. You know, the cup that the word says, be careful that you don't drink the wine of her fornication. Oh yeah. See, some of you guys don't know the story. Some of you guys don't know that these things is deeper than what people think it is. These things that these people are doing to us was thought out for years, hundreds of years. The way things is looking, it could have been even thousands of years. Nobody could ever imagine and would have ever thought that these devil's children would have been the ones that's running the world, running the children of Akobi, running the Bantus, me and you. Yes, the people. The people that spoke Ele Tabadani, those people, the East Coast language speaking people. Yes, these heathens have came and conquered and put vicious, horrendous laws in place purposely to uphold their positions, to ruin lives of black people. Your goddamn president created a bill called the criminal bill, where black people was thrown in jail, first time offense, thrown in jail 15, 20 years. Lives ruined, come back home, whole childhood is destroyed, can't get a job. Some of them Some of them is in jail and come home to parentless because their parents died. All because of things that these people place. These people put drugs in the community and then have the audacity to make laws to go against the drugs that they put in your community. I can't make this stuff up. The lawbreakers are now the lawgivers. They're giving us the laws. Hey man, you shouldn't you shouldn't be crossing the street like that. That's a fine. That's a $150 fine. Hey man, you shouldn't be driving fast. You're driving too fast. That's a $150 fine. You took the red light. It's a $150 fine. Where was the fine when you ran across from Europe into Africa? What was the fine in that? Huh? Where was the fine? Where's the fine for you thinking it was okay to bulge your way into a woman's house and rape her, and dig her down, and forcibly plant your seed inside of her? Where's the law for that? Where's the law for that? Where's the law that you just see us women as objects, sex objects? Did what you did. Get shorty in a state where she conceives and treat that child like it was nothing. Took that child, this is supposed to be your seed, took that child and threw it right back into the snake pen. Some of these individuals was taking their newborn child that they put inside of these women. You see, you guys don't know the story. Taking newborn child that they put inside the woman, run medical operations. This is how they was able to see. This is how they was able to be in advance when it comes to medicine. Who was the guinea pig? Oh, it was you, young man. Oh, it was you, sister. Oh, but you still thinking it's okay to walk around with nothing on because you deserve that. You work hard for that. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Yeah, you know why nobody can't tell you nothing? Because the law protects you, right? You have the freedom to do what you want. Freedom of speech, freedom of this, freedom of that, freedom of whatever. You can do whatever you want. There's a lady right now in Dubai that's in jail right now just because she got loud out of her mouth. And the whole world is in a frenzy. I'm trying to figure out what went wrong. See, everything out of America operates in decency and order. See, what went on in Dubai is the law of the universe. See, here in America, they teach you to have the law of the land. So much laws and rules and regulations. You like, damn, all of these laws? We gotta follow all of these laws? We talking finance, we talking education, we talking physical, we talking there's spiritual laws that you gotta follow. The whole infrastructure of religion is spiritual laws that everybody must follow. When you look carefully, you pay attention, you're gonna realize that these laws and things are given to us by the lawbreakers. By people that don't have no connection with God, with the creation of this world. They have no connection. Because there's no connection, this is why they will tell you that it's okay for little boys to become little girls. And that little girls can be little boys. And that girls can do what boys do. And that boys can do what girls do. There's no order. You know why? There would never be order to individuals who was never given the law. The Father never had a conversation with these heathens. The Father spoke to Lucifer and said, your seed will not have beef with my seed. Your seed has killed my seed. This means war. Cain is not Adam's child. If Cain is Adam's child, and I don't want to get biblical, if Cain is Adam's child, then where did Adam teach Cain to kill? Where did Adam teach Cain to kill? Who taught Adam? Who taught Cain about killing and how to have a striking blow? Who taught Cain to have that spirit of anger? Who taught him that? Couldn't come from Adam. I'm giving you guys a little homework, a little snippet, a little preview. Cain is not your brother. Cain and Abel, that story is a plagiarized, not fully told story. And they did that intentional because everything that these heathens do is always to get up close, up under us. They need to be up under us. It's about survival, and then it's about fear. Oh, they got to be up under us. They need to know what we're doing. They need to be, because they are fearful. They're fearful that we might switch. We might switch on them and do to them what was done to us. They must put laws in place to keep you, black and brown people, away from your creator, away from yourself. Away from yourself. They tell you got freedom of speech, freedom or whatever. Let me come out here and try to uphold my Bantu-ness. I guarantee you I will be approached by police officers. I guarantee you, depending on the conversation I have with these police officers or anybody, they will bring me right here on Clarkson Avenue to the G building to be evaluated. See, anything that goes outside of the laws of this land that was given to us by lawbreakers, anything. If it doesn't pose a threat, they're gonna send you to the hospital. If it poses a threat, they're gonna take you down, put you in jail, and when you in jail, you gotta go through the evaluation as well. They're gonna come see you in prison, check you out, say nah, he's nuts. Oh nah, he's good. But the law breakers are now the lawgivers. Wow. And I was gonna do a podcast titled "Us as Black People Own Nothing." This place called America owns you people. You don't own nothing. You don't own your children. You don't own your life. You don't own your house. You don't own your car. You don't own nothing. Everything that you think that you may own, you don't own. They could take whatever from you. You don't even own your phone. They could just hack into your phone and listen to your conversation. They're doing it now. You don't own nothing. Oh yeah, we tapped in. Oh, we kept phone conversations and stuff like that. You don't own nothing. This is the new world of the worldwide the World Wide Web is literally what this world is. It's a World Wide Web. Everything is connected. And like I said in the live yesterday, for you brothers that's still in the mind frame of ignorance, want to shoot them up, bang bang. Yeah, you think you're gonna get away with murder. The only people that's getting away with murder out here in these streets is those that are out here committing sacrifices. You understand me? Child sacrifice, human sacrifice, animal sacrifice. These are the only ones that survive in this. The only ones that, for some apparent reason, when these acts take place, all electronics isn't working. The phone, all of a sudden, it can't work. People can't hear the last word. People can't do this. People can't do that. Come on now. Come on now. We gotta stop the madness. We gotta stop the madness. The law breakers are now the lawgivers. Can you imagine Christopher Columbus just violated every single person on the face of this earth? Can you just imagine? Let's just imagine Christopher Columbus violated everybody on the face of this earth. And now The same person that caused the violent acts, the heinous acts, are now telling people how to act civil. Look, when you do things like that, that is uncivilized. That's inhumane. I laugh. I kid you not. I laugh so much when I hear Europeans say things like, "This is a crime against humanity. This is so inhumane." You know, ever since the rollout of the fufu, of the CC, ever since the rollout of that, all you see on these rumbles, on these BitChutes, and all of these platforms, social media platforms, all you see is these strong patriots that saying it's inhumane, it's not right, protect the children. Where was that energy for us? Where was the inhumanity for us? Oh, your family was partaking. Your family was partaking in the inhumane upon black people. Your family probably was the ones that was in the camera, in the picture with the black man being hung, and y'all gathered around and took pictures and smiled and said, hee hee, like Michael Jackson, huh? Inhumane. Europeans can never in their life ever mention anything about inhumane. You can never say, oh my gosh, the war, we need to stop the war, stop the fighting. You feel entitled to say that? This is hilarious. And when you bring up stuff like, so where was you in slavery, and et cetera, they say things like, oh, that's the thing of the past. You can't judge a book by its cover. You can't judge a person for relatives' mistakes. Yeah. So if you really against this inhumane nonsense, then how about every single one of you guys take $1,000, give it to a well trusted in the black individual like myself. We could write a contract. We can open up a bank account, and you guys will put your money in there. Everybody $1,000 a piece. You guys will put your money in there. Right? We then gonna take that money. That money is gonna be used to go to Home Depot to buy things. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We will fix up our community. We will. We don't need you to do it. Oh my bad. There's laws in place that these are procedures that I must go through in order to fix my neighborhood. I can't just wake up one day and say, you know what? This paint, the paint on the basketball court or the paint on the fence is dull, is messing up. Let me go out the way and just be a law-abiding citizen and buy some paint and just do right for my community, paint it up. So when these children come, they got a nice painted fence, court, everything to go to. Oh no, you can't do that. Oh, you be what? Police will come in a heartbeat. What the heck is going on here? Listen, the police be coming like Mr. Biggs with R. Kelly. What the hell is going on between these sheets in my home? Baby, wait, let me explain before you start to point your cane. Baby, about to have a fit. Oh, it's about to be some ish. How did I get into this and I never came home with this trick? Come on now. It's another law. Individuals came in communities plummeted, plagiarized, destroyed. And now say, yeah, see, now that we clean everything out, let's put laws in place to protect us so they won't clean us out. Let's put a high amount of slave catchers around, just in case the slaves wanna act up tonight. They're gonna have that Amno Diablo, baby. Oh, you ain't know. Man. But that's neither here nor there. The lawgivers was the original lawbreakers. The lawbreakers are now the lawgivers. I can't make this stuff up. But like I said to you guys before, there will come a time where all of these laws and all of these rules and all of these regulations won't matter. There will come a time when the spirit of fear departs from every black and brown people on the face of the earth. There will come a time. You see what happened in Haiti. You see what happened in Haiti. What happened in Haiti is a world reminder of the possibilities of what can happen if you keep violating. And this next revolution, you see the stories that they told you what happened in Haiti with Neopol, and everybody was getting sick with this miraculous fever, don't know where this came from, etc., 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 etc. Let me tell you something. Listen carefully when I tell you this. This next one will be televised for the whole world. The whole world will see what the Father has in store. Whether they like it or not, it's not our concern. It's not our concern. Whether they believe or not, it's not our concern. Our concern has, and will always be one thing. Leave us alone. Let us just live our life. Leave us alone. Let us just live our life. Let our people go. And we're not talking about letting our people go like, okay, let our people go. Let our people go back home. Let our people give our relatives, whether we know them or not, a hug. And let them say to us, welcome home, Bantu. Okay, lawbreaker, aka lawgiver. Because if you don't, and this is a warning for anybody, it's a warning to you heathens, it's a warning to you Hebrews, it's definitely a warning to you heathenites. If you don't let us go, the Father will destroy every single one of you. And He's going to start off with your children. He's going to start off with your children because He knows how it hurts. He knows how it feels as a parent to have to bury their child. Meditate on that. It's your brother, man, from the motherland. I came to you guys live. Continue supporting, man. And for those that don't know who I am Mr. Keep my foot on you heathens, you he-girls, and the newly installed heathenites next. Are you dumb or are you dumb? Father, say one time for the one time. And I'ma holler